All right, welcome back everybody. This is Xltactical, and in this video, we're going to be doing a new series. We're just talking about some things. I figure that it's due, and you guys have seen a bunch of videos. You go onto YouTube channels, and they have all kinds of different reviews on firearms. This type of series that we're going to do is not going to be talking about a lot of specs and all these different things. It's going to be talking about just a regular guy like me telling you more or less what I feel about the gun, and if it's a good fit for you, why it was either a good or so-so fit, or it was a loser for me. It only be fitting that the first gun that we do on this particular series is the p365, since it was the first video that the first gun that I ever reviewed on this channel. So let's just jump right into it. So the p365, first of all, let's make sure that it is clear. It is empty. YouTube, we're dealing with a safe, empty firearm, no ammo around here. P365, this is a gun that I've had about 2 years now, a little bit more than 2 years. And first gun that I reviewed here, one of the most carried firearms that I have, and really in the market, still one of the most popular firearms, and people are buying it left and right still. Why do I like it, right? Small, concealable, very small package. Very reliable. I've never had an issue with this. Big round counts through it so far, and realistically, it's good to go. Now, why did I choose to go with something like this? Before I was carrying a larger firearm, Glock 19, and I just didn't feel comfortable carrying that all day long. The weight on it was a lot, and I wanted something a little bit smaller. Since I'm a bigger guy, I'm carrying more weight around me, and bigger guns, I tend to print more on me, so I wanted something smaller. I came into this, I ran across this, did a lot of research and reviews, and I saw it, and a lot of people had, different and partial things to say it. One of the big things that kept me away from it was saying, oh, smaller guns are so snappy, you're not gonna be able to control the recoil. I'm gonna tell you firsthand, that's not the case for me. Obviously, those folks, you shoot it once, you shoot it twice, maybe, yeah, they are snappy. It was snappy for me at the beginning. But the more I trained with it, the more comfortable I got it, the more I managed the recoil, and it made it easier for me. The fact that this was a small package and I was able to carry this and not feel like a lot of weight was a big plus to me. It had a whole bunch of features. It had great sights, had serrations, it had a decent trigger, good feeling on the grip, which were all good. If you want to see more details about that, click up there and it'll take you to a further review about it. Sights were really nice. I did really like that about it. But the plus for me was on the Glock 19, I was carrying 15 rounds and I wanted something a little bit smaller. Didn't feel like I wanted to carry the 15 rounds and the weight that came with it, so I went with this. Now this comes with 2 mags out of the box. I have a whole bunch more of the mags, and I'll tell you why I like those as well. Comes with 2 10-round mags, right? So it's 10 plus 1 out of the box. Now here you're gonna see something a little different. These are not the ones that it comes with. It comes with a regular base plate. I added these. This gives an aluminum base plate to it, and it allows me to have overall full hold on the grip on the bottom. So without it, my pinky kind of sticks out. That being said, you can get the option of a 12 rounder, which comes with this bottom base, a little bit bigger, which does get a full purchase on the grip for you. The awesome part about this is that this particular firearm has its a bigger brother, the p365 XL, and those come with 12 rounds without that base. So you can put those in with the base if it looks really good, but without it, kind of has that opening there. So that's an option that you guys have. And then the other big part about it is a 15 round. There is a 15 round mag that can kind of go with it. Here you see that it does have a little gap there, but there are sleeves that you can put on there which allow you to have that. So if you really did want to carry the 15 rounds with it, you are able to. Now, I chose this gun because the bigger part for me was concealability. And if you guys can see in this particular holster, this thing is gone, right? If I put this on my side right now, put my shirt over it, you can barely see the printing on it. The fact that I can use 10, 12 rounds to carry with me is an added plus. the fact that I don't feel like I'm carrying so much and the weight on it isn't too much. I don't know specifically how much weight I'm carrying with it. Like I said, that's probably in another review. But, you know, I felt really good with it. I felt that the name, Sig Sauer, goes a long way, and the overall performance of this is held up. The trigger is decent, like anything else. It's a curved trigger. It's got a good break, got a good reset. But, you know, again, so much other things that come with it that I felt that this was a really good fit. Now, that being said, there's stuff that I didn't know from it when I got. I'm going to tell you really quickly about them. You're going to hear some words about modularity, right? And I'm going to just briefly talk to you about it. I'm going to take this firearm apart. I'm going to try not to show it here, but I wanted to show you why is the modularity part important. So, real quick, gun is taken apart, right? Here's the bottom, the grip module, and the slide. Now, you can either buy another grip module without any of the components. You can actually pull these components out and put them in this, and you have an XL. Now, why would that be important? Is because, again, now you're having a secondary firearm. You have options. This is now resembling what is just been released by Sig, the p365X. The only difference on it is the X comes slide cut already for an optic, which is really cool. But now you would have a flat trigger if you had an XL grip hanging around there. You also have a longer grip, which now you can hold your 12 magazines without any issue. You still have the small slide radius, and you're able to conceal still small, a little bit longer here, but you still have the option of now almost having two firearms, which I didn't know too much about it. The other big plus that I found about p365 and Sig is the aftermarket. There's so many things for it. You can customize it so many different ways. My one downfall that I have is this little slide, the accessory rail. It is proprietary to Sig, and when I first got it, it was so hard to find a light. There was a particular light that came with it that you can buy it from Sig, and I just didn't like it. You know, if you talk about all the different aftermarkets that there is, now they've made a lot more that can fit onto it, and it holds onto the trigger guard. But that is the one downfall that I didn't quite like. Everything else pretty much from the firearm, I really enjoyed. That's my take on the p365. I hope you guys helped you out on a little bit of this. If you just recently got one, or if you had one for a while and you just didn't know, hopefully this video shed some light on some of that. But let me know in the comment section, you know, is this something that you really enjoy, the p365? What's your go-to firearm? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, if you stayed this long, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys very, very, very much. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.